What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about local SEO, how to rank your home service business #1 on Google Maps. Every day there are thousands of local searches in your area looking for the service that your business offers. Roofing business, window cleaning, pressure washing, landscaping, pool building, HVAC, you get the point. And 60% of those searches result in a Google Maps click, which results in a highly interested lead for your business. My name is Connor Witter. I own Crew Marketing, a home services digital marketing agency. We help contractors get more leads through search marketing, specifically SEO. So what does this actually mean for your business? Danny, we helped him generate over $1.8 million in closed jobs in under a year. And then Santiago, we helped him generate over $80,000 in his first 6 months of business. Okay, so what does Google Maps actually mean for your business? It means lots of free organic leads. It means leads that are very likely to convert to jobs. And it means more revenue at the end of the day. So this is a client that we worked with before. They were not getting very many leads. They had low local authority and it costs a lot of money for them to generate a lead. Before working with us about 6 months ago, they were ranking about number 9 as their average position. And then about 5 months later, they went from position 10 to 1 in 5 months. And so after all of this was said and done, they went from having not very many leads to having lots of leads. They were considered a local authority by their competitors and by their prospects, and they lowered their cost per lead. So what does this actually mean? Ranking higher means more visibility, and more visibility means more leads means more jobs, and more jobs means more revenue. They went from getting basically 0 calls to now getting over 200 calls, averaging around 30 to 50 calls per month, and getting basically no traffic to their website to now getting over 200 people who are actively looking for their services. Okay, so what actually is Google Maps? If you're a home service business owner, you should be intimately familiar with Google Maps. You probably already know quite a bit about it, so I won't spend too much time. Basically, when somebody searches for your service keyword in their area, whether they add their location keyword or they just search near me, Google Maps is going to be one of the first things that shows up. What's great about Google Maps and why prospects like it is because it shows businesses that are in their area. They're able to see, hey, how far is this business from me? They're able to see businesses that are super relevant to them and to where they are. They can click into your profile. They can see how many reviews you have. They can see your services, get all the information that they need to make a decision right here, and then call you or go to your website to fill out some sort of lead form so they can make a decision if you're the right person to do their job. Okay, so why is Google Maps important for service-based businesses? You probably already get some leads from Google Maps and you want to get more, which is why you're watching this. Our data shows that 60% of searches result in a Maps click. So whether somebody's searching for window cleaning, pressure washing, landscaping, roofing, HVAC, whatever it is, you get the point. So this is the prime real estate. Your business needs to show up in this Maps section in order for you to get clients. And as you can see, the Google Maps section is one of the biggest sections within Google. The Google Maps section takes up the most real estate of any other thing on the page. So the best thing about Google Maps is that it only shows up for high intent service keywords. So what that means is anyone who is searching landscapers, Tampa, Florida, or whatever your service is in your area, anytime Google Maps shows up is when someone is searching for a service keyword or your money keyword. So what this means is a high intent lead, which means it's highly likely to convert. Okay, so the most important part here is how do you actually get your profile to show up? So if you want to get a bunch of leads from Google Maps, you need to be showing up at the very top of the Google Maps pack. So before you can do anything, you need to have your keyword research dialed in. This is one of the most important parts of the local SEO process. So without it, you're basically aiming at the wrong targets. You're not aiming at all. If you have the wrong keyword research strategy, you won't get any leads and you're going to be getting unqualified leads. With the proper keyword research strategy, you should be getting 30 to 80 leads per month, and you should be getting leads that are ready to buy. Once you have good keyword research and a good strategy, then and only then should you move on to these next steps. Okay, so number 1, getting your Google business profile verified. This is super important. If it's not verified, it won't show up. You need to have it verified. To get it verified, you need to have a physical address that matches your business documentation. You need to have some sort of signage or equipment that shows proof of business. So if you're a pressure washing business and you have a truck, make sure that you show your truck at that physical address with your logo on it or any of your tools, stuff like that. Then you need to have a matching website that lines up with your other business listings. Next, you need to set up and optimize your Google business profile attributes. The first thing, your business name. If you can, have your service keywords in your business name. So for example, Connor's Pool Building Company, Austin Roofing Installation Experts. Those business names have the actual service keyword, pool building, roofing installation that somebody is searching for. And so if you have those in there, Google is going to see your business as more relevant to those searches. So if you can, put that in your business name. The next most important thing is your business description. You need to include all your primary services and service areas as naturally as possible. Don't keyword stuff. Google picks up on that. Make sure it's very natural. Next, photos. Upload as many project photos as you can, before and afters. You can geotag these photos so that Google knows, okay, this photo was taken in X area, that's going to help you show up better in those regions. Number 4, GPP updates or posts. This is kind of like Instagram for Google. Think of it as an update to Google. You can upload project photos, kind of tips and tricks for homeowners, anything that's relevant to your service. Think of it as a way to show Google that you're a relevant, active, legit business. So number 5 is your website content. Your website's meta titles and descriptions need to include service keywords and location keywords. You have service pages for each service that you offer, outlining exactly what it is that you do. And if you want to take it one step further, you need to have dedicated service area pages that cover the counties that you serve and the cities that you serve and the overall regions that you serve. And all of these pages need to be internally linked. So the way these pages are linked together signals relevancy so that when someone searches residential pools in Austin, your business shows up. The same goes for any service in any location. This is a basic diagram that gives you an example of how you can structure your website. Okay, so the next big piece of ranking in Google Maps is reviews. Reviews communicate trust to Google. These are one of the most important things that you can do for your Google business. Getting lots of reviews is one of the most important things that you can do for your business. The more reviews you have, the better reviews, and the more frequently that you get them, the more likely Google is to rank your business. So it's not just about the number of reviews, it's about the frequency and the quality of those reviews. These reviews need to be from real customers. If you get fake reviews, it could potentially hurt your business for the long term. And when you get in a review, respond to every single one of these reviews. So number 7 and 8 are often forgotten: citations and backlinks. These signal confidence to Google that your business is real and legit. A citation is similar to a backlink. It's a vote of confidence to Google. Some examples are Apple Maps, Facebook, Yelp, LinkedIn. There are thousands of different citation sites that Google uses to determine relevancy, and you should be on as many of them as you can. So if you're familiar with SEO, backlinks are also seen as a vote of confidence to Google. The more backlinks that you can get from reputable websites, local businesses, local publications, local listings are going to even more so tie relevancy to you and your business in your local area. A common question I get is when to create multiple Google business profiles. This is a bit of an advanced topic, but if you can have an additional Google business profile, this is going to be well worth the cost of a new lease. Google Maps is strongly tied to the location of the searcher. So having multiple business locations in Google business profiles allows you to rank in multiple areas in one given region. So this really only makes sense when there's a significant amount of search volume and demand for your services in your area. And then obviously if you're not currently ranking in that service area. It also only makes sense when rankings are primarily based on proximity. And then you need to be able to have a legitimate office. And this only makes sense if you can have a legitimate office with real staff and real employees that work out of that office. You must have a real private office. You can't use a personal residence or a virtual office or some sort of mailbox. You have to have a real office. And lastly, this does not work for service area businesses. This only works for businesses with a physical address. Okay, so now what? There's really 3 different ways that you can go from here. You can either DIY it yourself. You'll likely waste months or years learning how to implement this through trial and error, probably making mistakes that might even hurt your business. You'll end up pulling yourself away from other parts of your business that need you even more. Or you can hire another agency. That can be a roll of the dice. Best case, they get you results, but you could have gotten even better results and saved a lot more money by working with us in the long run. Worst case, they don't get you results, essentially stealing your money, and you have nothing to show for it. Or number 3, you can work with us. Instead of wasting your time and money DIYing it yourself or risking it with another agency, you can work with us. We have the system and the results to prove it. So to do that, book a call with me. Click the link in the description below to schedule a call with me. We only have the capacity to take on about 5 new clients per month. So if you're interested in getting more leads for your business, schedule a call with me today.